Ever AI Technologies is building the first no-code AI platform where everyone can build their own AI without writing a single line of code. We have achieved more than 40,000 US dollars in revenue. Our goal is to turn every company into an AI company.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to our tutorial series, Sentiment Analysis with Ever AI. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Nadia Shafika and I am the Business Development Executive at Ever AI Technologies. Ever AI Technologies is a software provider company, particularly in artificial intelligence, and we are super excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, tonight we are live on 3 platforms, which is Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Please stay tuned in this 30 minutes live tutorial because both speakers will share a lot of information about sentiment analysis and what sentiment analysis has to do with the current hot issue with it, which is General Election 15. Kindly take note because this sentiment analysis will benefit you a lot. So in today's tutorial series, we will have David Chong, Head of Artificial Intelligence, introduce about sentiment analysis, and our machine learning engineer Shamsuri Azmi will continue with the tutorial of sentiment analysis and how the users can utilize it in our platform, which is Ever AI Web Apps. So now, without further ado, let's have our head of AI, David Chong, on the floor. Sorry, David, you mute.
All right. Hi. Thanks, Nadia. I'm so sorry for my mistake just now. All right. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for being here with us today. And first of all, have you ever tried to our Ever AI no-code platform? There are so many use cases available out there. For example, there are classifications, regressions, time series forecasting, and image classifications. Well, today we would like to review an upcoming use case together with you. Have you ever think about it that humans are expressing their feelings and emotion every day, whether you're happy or sad, whether it's a good movie or you had a very bad dining experience. However, does robots understanding all this, or is it important for robots to understand it? So with the advancement of natural language processing, robots are allowed and able to understand human language. And the scientists out there are using machine learning technique to train a model and allow all these machine and robot to understand human emotions, which is the topic that we would like to discuss today. It is called sentiment analysis. In the perspective of computer, emotions are separated into 3 categories. They are positive, neutral, and negative. by applying this sentiment analysis to your business, it helps you to understanding your customer easily. For example, let's say that actually you're owning a restaurant and you are launching a new product, a new menu, new dish to your company, to your customer. For that, actually, you would like to, and you're collecting all the feedback from a customer. And using sentiment analysis can help you to analyze the feedback easily so that you get the result in instance, and whether they like it or they dislike the menu that you are promoting to them. Does this sound excited? All right. So without any further delay, so now we would like to introduce Shamsuri Azmi, that our machine learning engineer, to demonstrate that how we can use this sentiment analysis and how you can build it by your very own and using your very own data set. All right, Sham, I would like to pass the floor to you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. David, our head of AI. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Shamsuri. I'm a machine learning engineer from Ever AI. And today's live is actually to give you some insight on NLP sentiment analysis using our Ever AI no-code platform. Just to inform to all viewers, we are doing quizzes for giveaway to any of you guys to win basic plan of our platform and notebook. The first quiz, we are giving our Ever AI notebook, and the second quiz, you can win the basic plan to access our no-code platform. Without further ado, let's dive into content.
Analysis with no code.
Okay, before we start, I have broken this segment down into 4 sections, which are introduction to NLP, why NLP, sentiment analysis, and live demo to our NLP. So what is natural language processing? Natural language processing is a subfield of linguistics, computer science, information engineering, and artificial intelligence concerned with the interaction between computers and human natural language. In particular, how to program computers to process and analyze large amount natural language data. And other things I want to point out is that NLP falls under greater branch of artificial intelligence. I want to mention this because AI right now is such a hot terms this day, and AI is all about computer programming tasks that human can do. That include things like image processing on how human can see. So how do we make a computer see? Well, in this case, since we are dealing with language, humans can interpret language. So how do we make the machine interpret language? So let's get into how NLP is all about. When it comes to NLP, there are two main things that we need to broken into, which are natural language and processing. So first part is, what is natural language? Well, when you think about language, you will see up here, there are three languages, which are English, Japanese, and Spanish. And all of these are language are used to communicate with others, humans to communicate, to understand each other. In processing part, this is more like processor on a computer and how the computer carries out instruction. So, natural language processing is how a computer is able to process this natural language. Simply put, is how to deal with text data. Okay, why natural language processing? The world is now connected globally due to advance of technology, and this has resulted in huge amount of digital data across the globe and has led to a number of challenges in analyzing data, including analyzing humongous volume of data that is generated in the form of text, images, audios, and even videos. And second, identifying various language and dialect, which in this case we have approximately 6,500 language and dialect. And third, applying quantitative analysis on huge collection of datasets. And fourth, handling ambiguities while interpreting data and extracting information. Okay, this is where natural language processing proved useful, which is one of the main goal of natural language processing is to understand various language and process them and extract information from them. All right, the next segment is the first quiz of our live video. So get ready. I'm always start with the 30 seconds timer. So take your time, think about it, and hope you guys win. So let's start right now. Quiz 1. NLP is interaction between computers and human natural languages. A, yes. B, no. C, I'm not sure. So what's the answer? For quiz 1, just to remind you, you can win our Ever I notebook. And the second quiz, you can win our basic plan to access our no-code platform. I get bunch of answer right here. Thank you for answering. Okay. Time is up. Thank you for answering. And the winner for our quiz 1, Michelle Tad Kuan Lien. So our colleague will contact you shortly. Thanks for answering that. Yep. The answer is A, yes. NLP is interaction between computers and human natural languages. Okay, next segment is example of NLP. Right here, imagine you are brand manager for product development. So you are working in company and your company develop a mobile app application. Take this as an example. And you as manager get a bunch of online review from people that talk about loving and hating your app. And you want to get an idea how people are feeling about your product apps overall. So let's say you have 1,000 reviews. You are the manager. You could go and read all the reviews, but that would take a very long time. So it's a tedious job. You might have customer form review who's happy and who doesn't. But another thing that you can do is actually you can use NLP technique to actually read that text and figure out, is this positive emotion or is it negative emotion? So by applying NLP, you can see that people generally happy about your health application. This overall idea is called sentiment analysis. And this is one of the things that we'll be going through today. So what is sentiment analysis? Sentiment analysis is studies the subjective information in an expression that is the opinion, appraisal, emotion, or attitudes towards a topic. Sometimes could be a person or entity. Expression can be classified as positive, negative, or neutral. This is useful for a variety of tasks, such as understanding customer satisfaction or identifying topics that are trending up or down. So right now, you can see the topic right here, right now, that hot is about the general election. So for example, this is like a review. So you can get a review emotion in those feedback. First example is I really like the new design of your website. So in this case, the machine understand the sentences is positive feedback because the word of like. And the second, I'm not sure if I like the new design. The machine knows the not sure indicates neutral feedback in those sentences. And the third, the design is awful. Right here, awful is strong statement, and machine extract the information and determine the sentence is negative feedback. So I hope you get the general idea of a sentiment analysis. That's all about the introduction to sentiment analysis. So next, we will go through some demo videos for sentiment analysis. All right, before we jumping to demo, upcoming will be the next quiz, the second quiz, where you can win our basic plan for no code ever AI platform. So get ready. The answer is there. So take your time. I'm always set 30 seconds for you to answer. And the quiz start right now. Quiz 2. In sentiment analysis, A, list the topic that a document deal with. B, compress document as much as possible without losing meaning and producing another document. C, assess the emotional content of a document. D, given a question in natural language, provide an appropriate answer in natural language. Oh my God. We got the answer right here. Thank you for answering. All right, 30 seconds is up. The answer for quiz 2, you can win our basic platform. And the answer is C. You can access in sentiment analysis. You can access the emotional content of a document. So our winner here is Helmi Shafri. Congrats. You win our basic plan for our no-code platform. And our colleague will contact you shortly. Thank you for participating in our quiz. And the next will be our video sentiment analysis.
Analysis with no code. Build and train your sentiment analysis with our no code with this step. First, upload your data. The data for this demo are collected from social media, as in general election are hot topic and coming closer. We are using this as an example. Here we are providing a table preview for uploaded data to preview the data. Sentiment analysis part. Select text file, choose selected label to build the model and run analysis. Scroll down, we can see the label sentiment, which is negative and positive with the score of the analysis. The sentiment analysis results are shown with our visualization. Here we are providing bar chart to differentiate between distribution of each sentiment, pie chart for percentage of distribution for each sentiment, and word cloud that indicates the size of each word frequency and importance. Next, the train model can be put into test by entering your own text input. Let us try with text input for this demo, which is never underestimate the wisdom of rakyat. That's how optimistic it is, and run your analysis. For each text input, you will get your result of sentiment and score.
All right. I think that's all about live video on our no-code platform using our sentiment analysis. Uh, as you're aware, sentiment analysis you can use in everything. Could be you as a customer service center, you want to check whether your feedback, your review, and all of those customer feedback could be one of your winning things in your product. So why we need to check manually whether that you can actually use sentiment analysis to automate your process. And all right, I think that's all about using our sentiment analysis in our platform. Thank you for staying with us. As for now, I will give back to the stage to Nadia, and right after this, our Q&A.
Thank you, Shamsuri. It was a clear explanation about sentiment analysis and how the user can utilize it in every AI platform. So, it's also you also explained about how sentiment analysis can affect human reaction, whether it is positive, negative, or natural. So, we hope you will finally understand and gain new knowledge on it. So before we go ahead with the question and answer, I would like to tell you guys some important announcement, which is we currently have three types of subscription plan, which is free forever plan, student plan, and basic plan. So you can still sign up for our free forever plan, and we open our quota. We also offer a corporate training plan, which is called Ever AI for Business, with 10 topics that are suitable for business and corporate to explore more about how to manage the data using no-code artificial intelligence. And the next one is Train the Trainer, which is called AI for Education, that focus on teachers or academic sector to expose students with artificial intelligence and Ever AI as one of the tools to manage the data. So both of these workshops will be conducted in 2 days, which is 6 hours per day, and exclusively for your group. So if you want a special price from us, you can directly PM on our social media or book a call with us with us for further discussion and tell us how we can help you to solve the problem. So now we will straight away take some time for question. Is there any question from audience?
I think we have a question for Muhammad Azhar Ahmad. Okay, what if the input is sarcasm? In our backend system, let's explain sarcasm is. Let's say you have an input of text data like the company is killing it, right? So the killing is actually a strong statement, which is could be negative, but the word association with the company killing it is actually a positive emotion. So in our backend, our algorithm actually come up with this solution that give a positive feedback emotion in our platform. Yep, I think
Is there another
that's
question?
about the input is sarcasm.
So there is one question from Facebook user, which is what is algorithm behind sentiment analysis AI ever used? Ever AI used?
What is algorithm behind sentiment analysis I ever use? Do you want to take this, Mr. David?
All right. Yep. So certainly, actually, yep, this is a good question that we're going to. I mean, like the backbones, then how performance, how accurate is the sentiment analysis do? Yep, lexicon is one of them. But then actually at the back end, actually our scientists, our machine learning engineer, keep exploring about it, and also keep updating. So we are training the model, and getting all the data that fit to the user that we are going to compare and get the highest accuracy ones. So fit to your use case and then fit to the data that you all updated and uploaded to the platform. This is our ambitions to make sure that actually your outputs model is the most accurate one to help you to produce the best result.
It's already. Okay, next question from Eileen Tan, which is how is the sentiment score being calculated? So, Sham or David want to answer? Question from Eileen Tan. How is
Okay.
the sentiment score being calculated? David.
Okay, so maybe let me take this actually. Okay, so depends similar to the previous one. So depends on the algorithm that you're using, and depends on it actually. So there are many methods and metrics to do the calculations for your accuracy calculator. So in this case actually, like the one that I've been using, which actually is from a mature model that have been trained somewhere that which is very mature and consider actually having a mature result that up to the par and up to the market requirement. So that by having that actually we have confidence that actually the data or the model that a sentence that you send to the model, send to the platform that will give you a good result that. But then if you're talking about machine learning, how are we going to collate and how are we going to measure about the accuracy actually is based on the because always they do have like training data and do have testing data. So we always matching it with the label, which means actually you need to have a ground truth answer. So by that actually we're using a ground truth to compare with the predicted answer so that we are able to measure and give you a solid and confident level that how this model perform. Thanks Eileen for these questions.
Thanks, Eileen. So next question from Doris Chai. Is there any limit of sentences can run per analysis, or is that on different subscription plan?
Sure. Do you have any idea about this that would like to take these questions?
Oh yeah. Thank you for the question. It's a great question actually. Is there any limit of sentence can run per analysis, or is it based on different subscription plans? So to answer this, it's limited to CPU plan. So more sentences we actually take much longer time to run the analysis. And if it's run in GPU plan, our plan run on GPU, so more power will fasten up the result. And there's no limit to sentences. It depends on what your plan actually separate on our platform. So thank you for that question.
Thank you, Doris, for the question. So, any questions? Okay, from Facebook users, how many percentage
This question
accuracy
is the
get
same as
with the sentiment analysis? Same question on it.
I think this one is we have just answered just now. How this sentiment score being calculated. So actually approaching to the percentage is based on our testing data and our train model. The model that mature then have been trained on our test data. So that's will come up with the percentage accuracy on every AI algorithm.
Yep. So certainly, actually, there's no specific or any specific rigid threshold for that. Always the highest the better. So, but then we will say that actually, like definitely, they will go like put 3 to 99 point something percent that this model performance that we trying to achieve to help you to understand and fit to your use case.
Okay. So, I think
I think
it's
we
the
can take one more question.
People want more question? Okay. One more question. Last question from Muhammad Adar Rahmat, which is NLP language limitation. NLP language limitation only in English or available in Bahasa Malaysia? Two questions.
I take this one. Thank you for the question. So to answering your question, for our platform is only supported in Bahasa and English for now. In the future development, maybe we can cool up, add more languages for you guys to train more data or more languages or dialect. Let's say you have a dialect in
At the
Kelantan.
moment, yep, sure. At the back end, actually, they do put their efforts. So right now, actually, our platform that's targeted to only two languages at the moment. That English is the base one, but then fit to Malaysia use case, like the one that for a PIU purpose, or I mean, like in Malaysia context, that our teams, our machine learning teams, really they are building up for Bahasa Malaysia. So right now, actually, Bahasa Malaysia is one of the languages as well that are accepted to the platform. So Bahasa and English both are available right now to the service.
Any question from audience? If no question, I count to 1, 2, 3. So I guess there is no question. Okay, last. From Facebook user. Okay, last. The speaker, however, I'll tackle if the general sentiment is more than negative or positive.
Okay. By having this question, actually, I'm assuming that actually you are asking that the training data is imbalanced. So this actually could be a fact that the model most biased towards the negative. In this case, actually, let's say that actually negative and positive not biased. So I think this is related to classifications. And right now, actually, for NLP, that actually depends on result, depends on the sentence actually you are sending in. So that actually there will be the result that let's say that actually the feedback is not so good, so that the output will be much more towards negative. So this is depends on the sentence or like the one that actually you're sending to the model to do the analysis for the sentiment analysis.
Hope the question of David answer your question. So last question.
I think there's no question anymore.
Question. Or you need extra time for question? So I count 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess there's no more question from audience. So thank you, David and Shamsuri, for answering the question from audience. Thank you so much. So, slide please. Okay. Okay, thank you. That is okay. So it's look like we have covered all of our questions. Thank you for audience for participating, and it means we have finally come to the end of today's tutorials. Before that, I'm going to announce once again the winner of our giveaway. Okay, and the winner are Michelle Tan, winner our notebook Ever AI, and Mr. Helmi Shafri. Okay, Mr. Helmi Shafri win our Ever AI on previous live also. Then Mr. Helmi win again. So please DM us on our social media, and our team will serve you to proceed with your prize delivery. Okay, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, okay, this one is a subscription plan that I announced. So next. Next. Okay, this one is Workshop AI for Business with 10 syllabus and AI for education. For trainer, you can scan. You can scan the code for book calls with us and meeting. And then, okay, scan the code for meeting with us. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone. We appreciate you for being here. Kindly join our Telegram channel for more info on how to sign up and to get fast update regarding Ever AI. Now everyone can do AI.